Hey you guys, it's Christina and welcome to day 8 of the I Love My Body Fully Raw Summer Challenge. 14 videos, 14 days, and tons of giveaways. Today we're gonna talk about food addiction. What it is, why you have it, and how you can overcome it. Food for some can be a drug. Many have a hard time dedicating themselves to eating healthy and have habits of binging on foods they know only cause them harm. I'm gonna give you tips on how to get out of that vicious cycle. And we're going to eat healthy foods that love us back. Your body is a temple. Show it love by respecting it and honoring it with good food. I have faith that you can. Now you have to have faith that you can do it too. If you haven't already signed up for this free Fully Raw challenge, click in the link of the description of this video. It'll take you to a super simple entry form where you can sign up and get your shopping list and your Fully Raw meal plan that I have already created for you. Your goal is to eat one Fully Raw meal a day or go all out Fully Raw for the next 14 days. When you sign up and participate doing the following 3 things, you will get a free ebook from me at the end of the challenge and be entered in the raffle for a giveaway to get a free Vitamix, free utensils, spiralizers, water from Evermore, and potentially even a free juicer. The list is on the website, a ton of free goodies, so be sure to sign up and do the following 3 things to be sure to get your ebook and giveaways. Number 1, subscribe to my channel here at Fully Raw. Number 2, submit your email to the challenge email list at fullyraw.com, and to keep yourself accountable and motivated, participate daily by liking and commenting on all 14 videos of the challenge. For those of you in my Spanish community, I have just launched my Spanish channel and I've posted this video on my Spanish channel for those of you who speak Spanish and who are following the challenge as well. So head on over there. I've posted the link for this video in the description below. Share it with your family and your friends. Food addiction is, quite simply, being addicted to junk food in the same way as drug addicts are addicted to drugs. Yes, some foods can be addicting. WebMD just came out with an article saying that some processed foods can actually have the same addicting effect on the brain as heroin or cocaine. Crazy? Maybe not as much as you think. Like addictive drugs, some highly processed foods with large amounts of sugar, salt, and fat trigger feel-good brain chemicals such as dopamine. Dopamine acts as a painkiller, a happy pill, and perhaps a numbing agent all in one. Once people experience pleasure associated with increased dopamine transmission in the brain's reward pathway from eating certain foods, they quickly feel the need to eat more of these foods. This is how addiction starts, and people then begin to ignore signs of hunger or even signs of satisfaction after eating. It can get to the point where one may only binge on certain unhealthy foods and eat this food until they are ill. From an emotional standpoint, it's almost as if one may be trying to stuff their emotions with food. Things like breads, pastas, oils, fats, meats, and dairy, those are foods that are addicting and foods that I like to call calorie-empty foods. In our society, many foods have been chemically compromised to make us addicted to them. They're high in calorie and low in nutrients. So when you eat them, your body naturally wants to eat more of them because it's not getting what it needs from these foods. When you get away from unhealthy foods, you stop craving them. Why? Because your body cannot crave something that it doesn't have in it. Once you start eating more fully raw foods and your body detoxes, you will crave less bad foods and you will start to desire good foods like fruits and veggies. We have all overeaten at one point or another, but binge eating on junk foods all of the time isn't healthy. There's a difference between overeating at a restaurant once a week and eating fast food at 2 a.m. every morning. Eating the wrong foods can become a crutch, and this addiction keeps you from achieving your health goals. One of the reasons why I love eating fully raw is because raw foods are foods that love you back. They're foods that you can eat in abundance and still reap benefit. It's difficult to binge eat on fruits and vegetables. It is possible, yes. However, these clean foods are nature's perfect foods, high in water, vitamins, and minerals. The more of these fruits and vegetables that you eat, the better you feel physically, and that in turn makes you feel better emotionally, mentally, and possibly even spiritually. The more you start to eat fruits and vegetables, the more you will crave eating them, and these are good foods to be addicted to eating. Let's get you addicted to fruits and vegetables. Keep yourself accountable and use the following tips that I'm about to give you. Number 1, envision your outcome. Thinking about eating something is different than acting upon it. When I first went raw, I would get cravings, and I would think about how I would feel after eating it. I would imagine the feeling of sickness, stomach aches, regret, and obsession. This was enough to avert me from eating the foods that I knew weren't good for me. Number 2, eat more fruit. Eat fully raw. Satisfy your need for carbohydrate. When you're satisfied, you won't crave anything else. I know it may feel like you're eating a lot when you first go raw, but keep in mind, these foods are high in water content but lower in calorie. I'm giving you permission to eat more. I want to be very clear that I'm telling you to eat more raw foods, not deprive yourself when you have a craving. You simply need to eat the right types of foods for you. Wouldn't you rather eat raw food than stuff yourself with junk food that will leave you regretful later? Number 3, when you can, mono meal, because it helps to improve digestion and elimination and helps you to identify when you are full. Number 4, exercise. It takes away your appetite and it can distract you. It gets you focused on a positive way to get lean and in shape rather than sitting at home thinking about food. Get outside, get fresh air, and spend time in nature. It's very healing. Number 5, fill up your home with fully raw food. Get rid of all of the junk food or the unprocessed food or the unhealthy foods in your home. If it's not in the house, you won't think about it. When you have raw fruits and veggies filled up in your home, you are more likely to eat those than other yucky foods. Next, eliminate trigger foods. Starches, fats, salts, artificial sweeteners, meat, dairy, and sodas or carbonated drinks. Replace these with fully raw foods or juicy fruits such as melons, apples, pears, oranges, grapes, cucumbers, mangoes, tomatoes, or leafy greens such as kale, romaine, spinach, arugula, or any veggie of your choice. Processed foods are all artificial or highly processed and very difficult for the body to digest, and they may cause you to become addicted to them. Replace these with healthy foods that are good to eat in abundance. Addictions start with cravings, so if we can keep unhealthy foods out of your house and keep you satisfied eating other fully raw foods that are good for you, then I believe that you can beat food addiction. Call a friend, use your lifelines, get a buddy to do the same with you. Build community so that you can become stronger yourself. Eat earlier. Late night munching is dangerous if you aren't eating fully raw. When you eat earlier, you can spend the rest of your night relaxing and doing other things. Music therapy. Music can take your mind off of anything. It can change your mood, your emotions, and your thoughts. So put on some music that you enjoy, get dancing, start crying, do whatever you do, and enjoy that rather than thinking of food. Self-affirmation, body love, and therapy. Work on yourself. Get to the root of the problem. If you're very emotional at this part of your life, you may be emotionally eating and not eating because you're physically hungry. It may take a bit of work to really hone in and focus on the issues or struggles before you, but if you have faith, I'm here for you, and I know that you can get through this. Let it pass. Cravings aren't real. They're emotional and last for about 10 minutes. I've heard before that cravings are merely a detox, your mind releasing them. Think about this. Your body cannot crave something that it doesn't have in it. Once you start eating more fully raw foods and your body detoxes, you will crave less bad foods and you will start to desire good foods like fruits and veggies. Let the cravings pass. Drink a lot of water and stay hydrated. However, be sure to always drink water 30 minutes before your meals. I recommend a big glass of at least 32 ounces of water when you first wake up. If you eat or drink after meals, this dilutes your digestive juices, which equals less efficient digestion. Go relax. get a massage. When you're relaxed and more at peace, you're emotionally and physically in a better place. You won't have that desire to nervously munch, and your muscles won't be as tense or bloated because you're relaxed. Next, learn your true signs of hunger and be strong. I know that when I'm hungry, I feel true hunger in the back of my throat, and my whole mouth will start to salivate. My body will let me know that it needs fuel. My stomach will most likely be flat and empty. I leave about 5 to 7 hours between my meals, and I don't snack. I know that when I'm hungry, I will eat until my heart's content. I eat enough to get me to the next meal. Learn your true signs of hunger and be strong enough to respect and honor them. Last but not least, if you really miss donuts that much, go make my fully raw version of these peach donuts I made a few years ago. I know this is an old video, but the recipe is still amazing and this video is kind of fun. I want to tell you today that I think you are simply amazing. You are brave for doing this challenge, and I know that sometimes doing these challenges can be a little bit overwhelming and scary, but I really want to encourage you and tell you to keep up the amazing work. You're doing awesome, and your best is always good enough. If you're ready to beat your bad addictions and unhealthy cravings, give this video a thumbs up. Comment below and let us know what you do to beat your cravings. If you're participating in the challenge, be sure to subscribe here to Fully Raw Christina as we have fun learning to love our bodies together. If you want to follow me daily, you can also find me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Fully Raw Christina. I'm also on Snapchat at Fully Raw. All right, you guys, I think you're awesome. I think you should go love on yourself a little bit today. I think you should go and read your affirmations from the other day, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow on the next day of our challenge. Sending you all my hugs and my love. Bye.